Hi everyone. So for this first challenge, challenge one, color isolation, you're going to find an image from the internet and you're going to isolate one object in that image by making that color or colorized, and everything else is going to be black and white. So I made a couple of examples here. So like I did this one of Michael Jordan. Notice he's colorized, everything else is black and white. I did this one of a flower. Okay, so you're going to be making something similar to that. So first you're going to open Pixlr and then you need to find an image. So let me just go ahead and open up Pixlr. Uh-oh, I have a bad link there, I think. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that link, but in the meantime, let me just open Pixlr this way. And I'm just gonna create new, and I'm gonna do a full HD, click create, and then I'm gonna go ahead and search for an image. So I'm gonna search for an image of a tiger. It's good to have a good quality image too. So when you are searching, you can, I'll show you how you can search. Let me just go to images. Instead, higher DPI, higher dots per inch, instead of like the real small images that get blurry when you zoom in, because you're probably going to be zooming in on this picture. So if you go to tools over here, you can filter out by size of the image. And I'm just going to say I want a large image. So this way I know that it has good DPI. Come on, Google, move a little bit quicker. Okay, and then just find an image and you're going to copy and paste it. Let me see what the DPI is on this. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Okay, so I'm going to right click, copy image. I'm going to go into Pixlr. I'm going to Control V to paste. Oh, well, that is not a good image because now look at when I make it bigger. Yeah, it's pixelating. Wow, that was not a very good search, was it? It didn't come in very well. That's weird. All right, let's try this one. This one's going to be a little tougher because his paws are in the grass. So it'll be harder to colorize that, but I'm just going to go with it for right now. Okay. All right, so once you have your image loaded, you're going to duplicate it. So I'm going to click on the three little dots over here, and I'm going to go down to the bottom where it says duplicate layer. Okay, on the duplicate or the top layer, I'm going to go ahead and go to adjustments, and I'm going to go to hue and saturation. Okay. If you take your saturation all the way down to the left to -100, saturation means color. So if you remove the saturation, you are removing color. Black, so it has no color. It's black and white. Go ahead and click apply. And now the fun begins. So there are two ways you can do this. You can use the eraser and you can start erasing the tiger. However, if you make a mistake and erase something that shouldn't be erased, okay, you're going to have to start over. I'm going to Control Z. So my recommendation is to use the cutout and mask, okay? And then I'm going to use the draw mask. You can adjust your brush size to whatever, and you might have to make adjustments as you're doing it as well. And then leave it on remove from mask and then start painting. Now, the reason that you want to use this instead of the eraser is if you make a mistake, notice that's green now over there, the leaves, I don't have to start over. I can just switch my mode to add to mask, and I can go over the leaves that I didn't want to colorize, and they'll go back to black and white. Okay, looks like I have a few more there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to remove from mask. I think I'm going to turn my brush size bigger. It's a big tiger. I think I can make broader strokes here. Oh, that might be too big. 200 is a little too big. But anyway, you guys, I think you can get the idea of what you're going to be doing. Zoom in so you can kind of work along the edges of whatever it is that you're colorizing. Okay. It's really important to kind of be meticulous when you're doing this stuff. I'm just looking at it through the eyes of, let's say you were a graphic designer for your career or your major in college or something like that. And you were creating something for a company or something like that. And you decided, oh, I'm going to colorize part of an image for an ad campaign or for something like that. And if it's sloppy and the edges are all, you take in a bunch of the green leaves, and for instance, in this case, I think they would think that, well, look at this person's not a very good graphic artist. I mean, look at how sloppy this is. So, you really, really want to take your time when you are doing stuff like this. Photo editing is, it's not always the easiest thing, and it definitely is time consuming. And that just goes with the territory. So, and any of you who are artists who like to draw or do stuff like this. This tail is going to just be black and white because that's what color it is. You know that it's time consuming. It's time consuming to do something good. So make it worth your while. Do a good job, and then just keep following along. Now, like I said, this is going to be a little tricky because I kind of don't know what I want to do down here with the grass. So you can kind of, if you have something similar to this, you'll just kind of have to figure out exactly how you want it to look or which parts you want colorized. But basically you would just continue on and you would color in all the parts of the image that you want to colorize. I don't think I have to finish this one for you to see the end results. I think you get the idea. So by the time I'm done, the entire tiger would be orange. Everything else would be black and white. That's it. You are done. You are ready to save, to download it, and to put it on your Canvas page and submit. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions.